Garrett is a hack asks, is the show happening or not? No. I'm joking. How funny was that? What a hilarious fucking joke to do. Hit the like button. But speaking of the king of the likes, if there's somebody I really like, it's this fucking guy. Mersh, how you doing today?
Me? Yeah. Hi. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
How jealous are you that I was just on a show there with Schmiel Buckman and Mr. Panhandler and Dave Sarah at the same time?
That is, I gotta say, I'm pretty awestruck. Stock and Husey is going through the roof.
Listen, I'm telling you, me and Buckman are like that, and by that I mean bent. Speaking of which, we've got the next. Look at this angel of a man. Not just because he looks like a cunt. It is Roachy. How you doing today, Roachy?
Yeah, not too bad. I just almost threw up in my mouth as soon as you mentioned the name Schmiel Buckman. I thought we were going to run off people like Joe Biden in the Dabbleverse, you know?
You strike every time you strike down one, Joe Biden 2 will take its place. Hit the like button for Hellboy 2. But I gotta ask Mersh, of course. Well, before I ask Mersh, there's a poll in the question. A question in the poll. What a great bit! This is going great. Hit the like button for more banger bloopers. The Matt Mead and Scarlett relationships. The lovely Scarlett Hampton, the television actor. Okay. They had yet more public drama last night. So the question I've got in the poll is: the Scarlett and Matt Mead relationship, does it A, need to end now, or B, keep going to see what more happens? Because it does seem fucking nuts. Mersh spoke about it a lot in his show last night, so we'll let Roachy start on this one so that Mersh can make fun of Roachy's accent. Roachy, what do you think about the current state of that relationship? What's going on? And hit the like button, just like Matt Mead is being accused of hitting Scarlett in the face.
Yeah, so I think, honestly, that relationship can't last much longer. That, or Matt needs to make sure she stops going on camera, because it's not looking good for Matt at all, right? Because I generally believe, after speaking to him, I don't think he's actually abusing her. However, I think she is so bipolar and so broken that she is going to claim that he is, when we've got no evidence of it, right? Also, what's wrong with throwing a cup of water with ice at a woman? Like, who hasn't done that before, right, Mush?
Yeah, I love all these people that keep going, oh, we got no evidence of it. He shoved her on fucking stream. He smashed a computer. He threw water at her, and he chased her down a fucking flight of stairs. And all you guys are still going, I'm going to wait to see some more evidence. Like, I don't know if you want it. What do you want it to be? Fucking, you want a holographic 3D projection of her getting her jaw broken, like sent directly to you before you go, oh, maybe this is a problem. Let me ask you something. If that was your fucking sister in that video, would you be a little bit like, would you be a little more, oh, mate, I might want to take the old trolley down there to double-decker bus and go get me sister?
He fucking shoves fish and chips in a cunt.
You guys really got to wake the fuck up. Yeah, is Scarlett Hampton a goddamn mess? Yes. But does that mean she needs to be getting fucking dragged up the stairs and shit when she wants to take an Uber to see her mom? Probably not.
So is it confirmed that he's literally blocking her from seeing her mom?
I mean, she seemed to convey it last night.
Because I recorded with Scarlett the other week, and to be honest, she was really nice and she seemed like a great fun, but she also seemed to be a little crazy. Like, if you ask her about the shite band Cheap Trick, she responded by talking about Christmas trees.
Yeah, it's almost as if abusers pick mentally ill, drug-addled, retard women to date so that nobody fucking believes them. Duh.
I don't think
I agree with the sentiment of that.
You're ticking more boxes. You're ticking more boxes that make me believe he's probably an abuser.
Hopefully I tick as many boxes as people. Hit the like button. But the thing about the Mead stuff is, like, I don't give a fuck how much you like her. Or I don't give a fuck how great the cake is, if you know what I'm saying. Hit the like button for cake talk. But the thing is, I think they've got to break up because they're going to start arguing off camera and something, whether on purpose or not. Like, just say he shoves her, she fucking falls over, gets injured. Then the story's
they're gonna. You don't think that's probably going on already in the background?
Dude, you've only seen what the fuck they've literally broadcast. God help us if we saw what happens off camera.
That's what I was stunned by. It's just like, dude, like whenever you're on camera, there's not one time where there's not something troubling or horrifying that happens. So God knows it's not like they turn the camera off and it's all great over there.
You think people are nicer in private?
I am, although in private I don't. Hit the like button. But the thing about her, well, what Matt Mead has to do, that when Scarlett comes over, if she says, "Hey, shall we drink some alcohol?" he should go, "No."
Yeah, well, I think, he likes to have a taste himself.
Also, I think
shit.
That's like if my girlfriend came over and said, "I want a drink," that would be like expecting me to put the brakes on it. You know what I mean? I'd be like, "Oh, sure, let's go to a liquor store."
I also get the sense that when she comes over, she's not the one suggesting what they're going to do. I think he might be laying all out as soon as she gets there.
He's got her fucking chained to a fucking radiator somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep. I get a quit, and this is not trying to be a dick, because she was really nice last week. But do you think that the fact that her career, like, that's just never going to be okay with him? Like, there's literally a video of her on her feed on Twitter, at the Hughesy, follow me, and hit the like button, where she's literally, and I don't mean to be vulgar here, but giving a guy, let's just say, a trouser-friendly kiss. And no offense, I'm not trying to be conservative. I would probably take that the wrong way if my current girlfriend was retweeting her, let's just say, swallowing a mouthful of cannon custard. Ava, do you think that would be a problem? Hit the like button.
Oh my God. I don't know when to believe her, but she did say that he doesn't judge her at all about that, and I think that might be true. I think that might not be the problem with him. It could be part of why he picked her, with his type of personality. I don't think that's going to be a problem for their relationship. I think everything else is.
He was crying about it in their little Twitter broadcast when he was like, "You do porn and you have to pretend to be single." So yeah, it is a sore spot for him. And the fact that
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he has a teenager's perception of what a relationship is. Every time they bring up, "How are you and Scarlett doing?" "Oh, dude, it's like we just got done having like so much good sex." It's like he's like 12 years old, bro. Neither one of these people have any business dating each other. They both need to be single and in therapy.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
What do you think, Roachy? What do you fucking think, slag?
I just want to go back to what Mersh originally said. Do we want to wait until she's got a broken jaw? Just because she is the female Gino Bisconte doesn't mean that I want to see her having a broken jaw. But that being said, honestly, Mersh, like, no offense, but why would you care what's happening on this? It's just content, right? Like, for real, let's say that he does beat her up, right? Who cares?
Oh, I think that once it... Well, no, I do care. I mean, yeah, content is content, but I don't want it at the expense of somebody getting fucking physically hurt. And at the end of the day, the first time, now it is kind of our responsibility, because it's like, it would be one thing if they just dated and we were like, whatever, we saw them on podcasts and then one day he just went all Chris Benoit. Then we could all say, well, Jesus, I didn't see that coming. But now how many times are we going to witness this shit and not do shit about it, and then something bad does happen? At what point does it sort of collectively become everyone's responsibility?
I agree.
Well, here's a thing from Quad, one of Mersh's supervisors. Thanks for the toe. He says everyone forgets that Mersh hit a woman. F Mersh.
Yeah, no, I slapped a stripper once.
Oh, with your dick?
No, I was working.
Oh.
It was to de-escalate, and it worked. And by the way, me and that girl, we got along every day after that, and we were actually friends after that. But old cripple Quad here. Remember when Quad tried to get the police to murder a guy?
That was very... That was very bad. That was
Quad, you're a very, very bad wheelchair person. Well, what do you think about that, Roach?
What, the quad trying to murder somebody? He's in a wheelchair, so I don't think he could actually, unalive somebody in Minecraft YouTube terms of service.
Well, no, that's
however,
that's why he called 911 and tried to get real men to do it for him.
Right, fair point. Fair point. Can't argue against that, can you?
KF Sage, or should I say at KF_Sage? I have autism. Thanks for the 5. Nice tilts, Ava. You nice set of tilts. Cheers, Mersh. Good job pressuring that psycho Matt Mead last night, Ava. Ray DeVito stinks. Ray DeVito does stink, and if I ever see him, it's on. But Ava,
Ava did score a dub last night. I'll give it to Ava.
Oh, thank you.
I cheered Ava on Nightwave. I was like, look, I don't want to fucking cheer for Ava, but god damn it, I was like, all right, this is
Call
good.
Balls' choice.
I was like, all
that's
right,
good. I was worried everyone was mad, or I don't know. Everyone was
like, get him, Ava. We were actually cheering.
Yeah, afterwards I was like, oh, I should have been a lot more scared than I felt in that moment. That guy's horrifying. What was your question?
Which one of us whites are you talking to?
Husey, I think I cut you off. You were asking me about last night.
Yeah, sorry. No, it said here. Oh no, I didn't even get asked this. So you rudely interrupted me. The fucking man is speaking. When the man speaks, you fucking wait. Right, guys?
He set you all up for it if you want to hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
Man thing.
Anyway, no. So, but when you were speaking to Matt last night, sorry, I'm still getting over the flu. I thought I was over it. Hit the like button. Did you get the feeling that he was panicking or excuse making, or did you think he was being very honest?
My opinion is that he was behaving like exactly what I think he is, which is like a massive psycho abuser. Like he was like spiking up and down and getting triggered by different moments in the conversation. He looked guilty. The first shot of those body cam footage things where like they find like a husband at 2 a.m, like looking for his family, and then it turns out he killed them, but he's got that face where he's still trying to look aloof. Like that's what Matt Mead looked like last night to me. So yeah, I don't think he's being honest about, I don't know. What do you all think? Is like Keanu said that Scarlett told her that he never hit her, but then Keanu also said sometimes people that have been abused say that. Like, what do you all think?
Well, I definitely don't think if he has hit her, he hasn't like smacked her in the face, because she's so small that she would bruise immediately. Like when I beat my girlfriend, you can tell. Believe me. Right, guys? Hit the like button for hilarious jokes like that.
What about the In Hot Water episode where she had a fucking massive knot under her eye and she had to keep wearing the sunglasses, but she's so fidgety she kept taking off the sunglasses and she had a nice little fucking knot under her eye. What about that? Where'd that come from? Did she walk into a door?
Well, who watches In Hot Water?
That's a good point. That's a very valid point. But some of us screenshot it once in a while.
Okay, I just want to give some tips out there to the up and coming Chris Benoit's. If you're going to be violent with your girlfriend, make sure she only goes on unpopular podcasts, and then no one will know. Speaking of which, Roachy hosts with Echo Pineapple. A little joke there. Roachy, what do you think of that? Did you think that was a black eye? Or did you think it was just like a testicle swelling?
It clearly was a black eye, but let's be honest, right? This woman doesn't keep still. Yeah, so who knows what happened? Again,
so you think she fell?
What's funny is when I first saw that that video of the glass of water that was thrown at me, I generally thought, okay, he's beating the shit out of her, right? What a piece of shit. Yeah. But speaking to him on BYB previously, I generally think he isn't. He looks scared. He looks scared that he doesn't know how to handle a relationship, like Mersh said.
Then kick her the
if you
fuck
look
out.
at in his eyes, you know, go on.
Kick her the fuck out. It's your house. If he's so scared, I don't buy it, man. She's the one staying in his house. He's the one that's already tried to leave multiple times, and he's the one always throwing a fit. I feel like you're working overtime to do these gymnastics, bro.
Agreed.
You know,
you said earlier, right, that he is like a 14-year-old in a relationship going, oh, look who I'm sleeping with. Yeah.
Mentally,
so
yeah.
he's too scared to let her leave. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's abusing her at all. Yeah. It's not mental gymnastics. It's called like really thinking about the situation. Look deeply in his eyes. He looks scared, in my opinion. And again, what's my opinion matter in this? Absolutely fuck all.
I didn't see fear. I saw a guy doing damage control and cleaning up a mess.
Yeah. Was he an innocent little boy when the first thing out of his mouth a couple weeks ago is he's going to shoot me in the fucking head?
Jesus Christ.
Before I even said a word?
Hit the like button like a bullet to the head.
Mersh, how many people have said that to you, though, over the years?
Do you know how I know who Matt Mead is?
Because you watch in hot
porn?
Because we were doing Scarlett Watch on our show, which started completely innocently enough because every other bitch that goes on Simcast and Content Hotel and Keanu's show, no offense, I know you're friends with Keanu, they are all the most boring, banal bitches on the planet. Scarlett stood out. We're like, oh, I want clips of Scarlett on any of these shows. Matt went out of his way to reach out to me on Twitter and was like, yeah, we're going to see each other face to face someday, pal. He thinks he's a fucking tough guy. He's not a tough guy. He's a little dicked, insecure bitch. And he's exactly the type of guy who takes it out on 5'2" porn stars.
Agreed again.
Hit the like button.
Yeah. Hit the like button for the Rolling Stones. Up and coming band that I like. Another one from @KF_Sage. Little callback to my joke earlier. Mersh is killing himself laughing. Ava had Matt on the ropes when he started attacking our brave trans ally. He lost.
Don't say brave trans.
That's one of the things when he called Ava Robert Smith. It's like, how's that fucking insulting? Robert Smith looks fucking cool. I love the Cure. Want to see the next summer? Hit the like button for the Cure. Can I do my Cure joke?
Did you what?
Can I do my Cure joke?
Yeah, if that wasn't it, go for it.
Do you ever think that back in the late or the early 90s when Freddie Mercury had stage 5 ass assassination and the Cure were bringing out new albums, that people would say to Freddie, hey, did you get that new Cure?
Come on, man.
Anyway, hit the like button for AIDS. Here's another Thanks for the Dough by BYB, which he wants me to dedicate to a tree chopping down company. How would you calm down Scarlett, Mersh?
How would I calm down Scarlett? I wouldn't, because I wouldn't have Scarlett in my home. I wouldn't date Scarlett. No offense to Scarlett. I don't think we have matching personalities. I'm not in a position to have to calm her down. So
if she said I need to get out of this house, can I stay at your place? Would you and Ice Dancer let her crash? Okay.
No, I will be happy to arrange anything she needs. But no, I'm not. No. This is my fucking fortress of solitude. My shitty little duplex that Chad calls it is my fortress of solitude. I'm very comfy here, and I don't like my peace shattered. Fucking Ice Dancer's lucky I let her in this bitch.
There you go.
Yeah, that fucking bitch. But the thing about Scarlett is, again, she seems like a very nice person, but I wouldn't let fucking Jenna Jameson in my house. Nobody gets in here. As I mentioned, the autism. Don't touch my stuff. That's not where the forks go. And if you're going to eat, that's not the way you eat a fucking Jaffa cake. You have to eat the rim first, then the middle. Right, Roachy?
100% easy. 100%.
Little local comedy there between me and Roachy. Mersh is cracking up thinking about it. He's Googling Jaffa cakes right now. Hit the like button for food talk. But the thing about it is the fact that she's an active content creator, that's got to be a problem, because, again, there's a photograph online of her sucking a dick that's bigger than this fucking arm. That's got to be a problem. And his friends have got to be busting his balls.
Okay,
there's no way. I think him and Stancil, I don't know if they fell out, but I don't think Stancil likes Scarlett at all.
Well, he said, and I quote, during that argument they had on the Twitter broadcast. Oh, yeah, it's not that I've dated porn actresses before. So maybe, just maybe, he needs to stop preying on younger, fucking vulnerable, mentally fucked up porn actresses. Maybe go date an accountant. You know, maybe go date a bitch who works at Buffalo Wild Wings, a normal person. But you know what? He doesn't, because they're not going to put up with his bullshit, because they got their own car, they got their own shit. They're not, the first time he bows up on them, they're going to go, I'm fucking out of here. I don't need this shit.
You know, if I was going to help Scarlett, I would make sure that she got a ticket to go see her mum arrive there, and that somebody bought her some memberships, like Lemmy just mentioned there. What do you say, everybody? A membership for everyone. It's Christmas time. No, but seriously, everybody get 50 memberships each. It'll be hilarious. But could you, Ava, like, you're pretty open-minded, but if your girlfriend was fucking other guys on camera and tweeting about it, like, surely that may be awkward at lunch when you're like, hey, how was work today? They go, oh, it was rough. I had to film a 500-person gangbang. And you'd be like, today? What? you fucked 500 men today before lunch?
More power to whoever is fine with. I couldn't ever date somebody that does that. No
Well,
disrespect, but I just can't.
But
Like,
one of the
that would just fuck with me. I don't see how people. I don't know.
Well, one of the people that I would like to introduce, she just joined us backstage. This guy has got the voice of an angel and the penis of the Pink Panther cartoon's tail. It is the beautiful Prince of the Pandaverse. Dane, how you doing?
G'day Husey, g'day everyone. Mate, just before we get going, just you'll see I've brought up a video there. I just did a prepared statement for Mersh. I just want to make sure we got off on the right foot today.
Oh, I'm sure this is gonna totally
shit to other people, and you could play your little fucking games. I'm not other. You can talk shit to other people, and you could play your little fucking games.
Is that my shitty internet?
No, it's stopped.
This is Dean's shitty internet.
Oh,
No,
Dean.
it's not
You
even
don't
my
wanna
shitty
be in my
internet.
crosshairs.
It's a shitty video upload, actually.
Well, you know what, Dean?
I'm
in
not
the
other
words,
people.
in the words
You
of the
don't
great Aaron Imholt, that's some real chicken
wanna be
shit
in my-
rat fuck. No, I'm just
Cross.
I want to try and get that uploaded because I think it's a pretty funny video. I think Dan's very, very funny in it.
intentionally.
But yeah, no, that's
Tough guy.
Oh,
You
there
want
we
to
go.
smoke?
Yeah, I
let's
watched
start
this
again.
video. I watched this video. He's very unintentionally funny in it.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't even.
Aussie
Know that,
guy-
I didn't even know that it was like a glitchy upload because he just keeps adding more time in between, like every 2 words whenever he talks now, like when he's trying to like be very deep.
Have you grown a fucking beard?
Yeah, I didn't recognize this guy.
I've always had a beard.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we know Robbie, but have you grown a beard?
Hey, are you ready to laugh, everybody? Robbie's so fat that he's grown a bread. Hit the like button for more bangers. You like that one, Ava?
I don't know
Easy
why I
show.
like that. That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's
She
quirky.
eats his bread every morning. What a great episode. But Dean, you're a big fan of whacking it off to Scarlett Hampton's cunt films. What do you think of the state of the relationship as an outsider?
I mean, I think, can't we all agree that Matt Mead is a fucking pussy bitch and needs someone to show him what intimidation feels like?
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Not me. I'm in fucking Perth. What am I going to do?
You're in where, sorry?
Perth, Husey.
If he showed up to
Is that where Dean
Hackamania,
Galloway lives?
if he showed up to Hackamania, would any of y'all fight him?
No. Here's the thing, and as you can tell, I'm tough as fuck, and without a doubt the toughest guy here. All the chicks, everybody in the thinks that I can take Mersh and Roachy and Dean. Give me a 347 in the chat. But the thing about fighting is. Like I'm 41 in 6 days. My goal is never to fight anybody ever again. I have so many fucking injuries that I've got more injuries than I have likes. So let's see if we can get that changed up, right, guys?
What are some
Good
of
stuff.
what are some of the injuries?
Oh well, I've got a torn shoulder on the left. I've a strained rotator cuff on the right. I have a recurrent sciatica because I get a prolapsed disc in my back 10 years ago, and I have hip and ankle problems, and also I have AIDS.
You can't even get sanctioned in Vegas.
Well, Mersh,
Fight at Hackmania.
well, Mersh, rules and bones are there to be broken. Bit like your ribs with the laughter from that joke. Here's one. Thanks for the toe by Derek, seeing as we're doxing Dean. Now we know how Ice Dancer would get calmed down.
Oh no, I would never hit Ice Dancer. I just threatened to kill her.
Yeah, and she would know her fucking place. Yeah, which is the kitchen and the bedroom, and then the sofa in the living room, bent over it while you're watching WWF wrestling. Here's a Apple Pineapple. Thanks for the toe, which is an American 3 or 4 these days. Thanks, Kamala. Hi, Ava, and hi, Ava's co-hosts. Hi, everybody. And then another one from Quad.
Quad's really going for it.
Yeah, thanks for the toe. Mersh, hitting women cool to calm them down. Is that a legit quote?
When you start breaking like proper English syntax just to squeeze those $2 donos in, just donate the 5 and write a full sentence. I don't even know what the fuck you just meant by that.
Yeah, Quad, send it in on a red banner so that we could read it.
You're getting disability checks. You can come off a couple more bucks, Quad. Come on.
There's a decorum.
We all know jokes on a stream are just as bad as abusing a woman.
Mm-hmm. Oh. No, he's talking specifically about a time 16 years ago when I did slap a stripper who was chimping out in the parking lot and attacking people, and nobody else could get her to calm down. So I calmed her down.
See, the problem is I could never do that because the sheer size of my muscular body, if I did that to a woman, her jaw would fall off. But I guess I don't have stick arms like you, Mersh.
And to clarify, people always bring this up as if to imply I have some sort of short temper. But you tell me 15 years in the strip club business and I only smacked one stripper, that shows restraint.
That's pretty good. You got to give him credit for that, Dean.
There's only one. So tell me, why didn't I smack the fucking thousands of other ones I worked with?
Well, now you're bringing me round on Matt Mead with that attitude.
Well, yeah, but that's the other thing.
An employer-employee relationship.
But that's the thing about Matt Mead. In turn, if he's fucked all these porn stars and he's only hit one of them, that's not a bad ratio. Another one.
I only started hitting one when he was hanging out with Kiki all the time.
I don't mind Kiki.
Wait, what?
He started hitting a porn star when they were all started hanging out with Kiki.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Wait, Mersh. So I'm stretching saying that maybe he's not hitting her, but that statement from the Aussie guy is not a stretch.
Wait, what?
What?
He just said he's only started hitting her as soon as he started hanging out with Keanu Thompson.
Oh, yeah, I didn't. I don't know about all that. I still haven't. I mean, I've seen her shove her, and I've seen him do extremely controlling,
smelly whore,
abusive shit. But I mean, I'm not gonna go on record and saying I've seen him hit her. I've seen him shove her. I've seen him get rough with her, and I've seen him prevent her from leaving, which is like, to me, that's up there with, you might as well be cracking them in the face. If you're not physically letting them leave, that is like the highest form of abuse.
Why do you think he wants to keep her around? Because it seems like she's only
little dick fucking homo, and because he has. No, I guarantee you, because he has abandonment issues, and I have this on good
Mhm.
authority that he's adopted and he has issues with women, and he's told women he's dated in the past that he has issues with women because he's adopted and he was abandoned by his mother. This is all shit I've heard. So he has fear of abandonment. He has all, he has a lot of issues, and he's drinking, and that's not a good fucking. It's a fucking perfect storm of abuse.
KFC
the abandonment issues. I totally agree with. Like that's kind of that leaks through when
KFC is with another 5 here. Quad try again, but I think the quad is maybe a. But the thing I've got to say that like I don't know Mead personally. I mean, well at all. But, like I've known of him and done shows here and there. Over the years, he was laughing his head off. Don't you worry at all my jokes. Fucking great stuff I was doing. But I've never ever heard any stories of him starting fights with men or like acting aggressive with women. So when this stuff came out, to me it just felt like they've completely taken this very bad looking situation because he was arguing on the hilarious Kevin Brennan show, the guy from Sin City or Spin City. What a botch. And I don't know, I just think that it's been widely taken out of context, and now Scarlett can almost use this against him.
Are you new here, Husey? That's what happens with everything. Yes, we
Yeah,
sensationalize
yeah.
everything.
So she gets shoved on a stream. They have a huge meltdown on Twitter that she records where that sounds like there's abuse going on. She shows up to In Hot Water the next week with a giant knot under her eye. Now they have a second incident live on stream. So my question to your question is, how bad does it need to get before you fucking retards actually think that something should be done about it? Hit the like
Seriously.
button.
Yeah. Well, to
Like,
answer
what are
your
you
question,
not seeing?
Marsh, we're not seeing the like button get hit. That's the main thing. Listen, everybody, imagine the like button is Scarlett's face and your mouse is Mead's fist. So get it hit and give it a backhanded hit, like, because it looked like the first one didn't hit. All right.
Pretend it's Matt Mead's computer and smash it and get 17,000 more.
Yes, 17,000 likes. Don't be dicks about it. Here's a question by Lemmy. What can be done? She's a member. Everybody gift the membership, especially for the Aussie guy. Dean, did you just change your glasses?
Mm-hmm. I
I'm
don't know how you
tripping
guys
balls
do.
here.
I don't know how you people do the sunglasses inside thing. I couldn't take it anymore.
You just put this on for that clip rollout in the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
But I have heard from a person that Scarlett won't leave. And just to answer Eccles' question, what do we get for membership? You get literally years of fucking content that's up there, and you also get to not have to spend super chats to fucking actually get attention. Look at this. One member, we're fucking on fire today. Let's go.
I think to Lemmy's question, like as far as you want to do quad?
No,
Yeah. Thanks for the 5. Like, glad I could change all of your opinions on violence against women. So, y'all, that's how he wrote it. I can wash Mersh's balls. I just called the hypocrisy police.
God damn, you're a bitter ass bitch, ain't you, Quad? He's basically just panhandler with no legs.
Yeah,
Who
I
the
mean,
fuck is
I've
Panhandler?
never had a problem disagreeing with Mersh. He's just spot on about everything he's saying tonight. You know what I'm saying? If I disagree, I'll say it. It's a ball
Would you
washing.
like to read this one, Dean? You have a lovely accent.
I love my, was that STP dad's bulk penis? What's ST? Oh, stepdad's bulk penis.
Do you
Yeah,
see the
how I
name?
broke it up? See how I broke it up? Here's the, what's the, Quad's daughter's cup holder.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
That's a little bit rough. I gotta be honest with you. So, just as I'm going to end the poll, does the relationship need to end? And as I click on end, people are saying yes, needs to end now.
It's official. They got to break up now. Using poll is basically like an act of Congress.
And I don't give a fuck. I just want people to hit the like button.
No, it's only
to that
official
point,
after Chad Zumach does the same poll tomorrow.
Right after his "Should I do a show" poll.
A KFC, thanks for the 5. At least jails are now ADA compliant.
Yeah, in reference to that, yes, the relationship needs to be over. And in response to Quad, yeah, sure, maybe I could have sat there and ripped Mersh for a minute for slapping a stripper fucking however many years ago. You got to know the difference between that and actually like trapping a woman in a home and making her feel terrified or whatever. Because like yesterday on that stream, when he walked in the room, she was clearly uncomfortable. Now, either she's a fantastic actor or she was legitimately uncomfortable and frightened. So, yeah, I think it's time for it to be done.
Yeah, and I've seen her.
She is a good actor.
She's not that good.
Yeah, he said.
I seen her. I seen her. She looked like she was really enjoying that guy's dick when she probably wasn't. And when all the cum gets shot in her face, she was like, "Oh yes, yes." That doesn't really happen in real life, apart from Roachy.
He definitely did say that she's lying about everything she's been playing, and it's because she's an actress. Like he was citing that as like a reason, like that he's not hitting her.
She's like some really pompous, like inside the actor's studio method actor. She's like, that was acting.
Yeah. Well, there's the plug for Hard Stern. They used to do that with porn stars and inside the act studio, and it was funny. You could whack off to it. What does ADA compliant mean, by the way?
Americans with Disabilities Act.
You fucking retard.
Yeah.
You'll make me sick.
Work.
Here's a good
I'm
one.
going to go for a walk later just to spike Quad.
Well, actually, on that point, so Mersh, you did go to the old Bill, right? You did go and report Chad and others, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what I found out today? It's actually kind of funny. I didn't realize this, but in Florida.
That walking is fun.
Yeah. Well, in Florida, the law is written kind of funny. So if Quad does get in trouble for the swatting thing, Chad can now also get in trouble for the swatting because he invited the swatting. So Chad might be in like double trouble, which would be really funny.
Yeah, that's we were actually talking off mic, Mersh. We were really talking shit about you as well, but mostly from Roachy. Could Quad actually get in legitimate legal problems now?
I mean, he could. I'm not saying he will, but bragging on Twitter that he almost got the cops to shoot Chad. They did. I can tell you specifically, they didn't like that when I showed that.
I mean, isn't it like a matter of how much you want to pursue it? Because I don't see how that's not something he could get in trouble for if you wanted him to get in trouble.
No, because it's a criminal matter. I went in and I provided all the evidence and gave a statement. So now it's up to them what they want to do. I mean, they'll probably want to interview me again down the road, but right now it's an open investigation. I gave them. Everybody was like, why don't you just go to the police station right now? And I'm like, because it takes time to compile the videos and they don't want you to send them fucking YouTube links. They want you to download each video and send it in a Google Drive and timestamp and write a statement with dates and times. And it's like, yeah, that takes a little while. And I wasn't going to go to the cops until Chad twice said, I want everyone to go to his house. And I'm like, well, all right, now that's incitement and that's actually harassment. So, and then the Quad thing, that was just a cherry on top.
Yeah, I believe there's a some sort of federal law where Quad could potentially be. Nothing's gonna happen to Quad, but about 3 or 4 months ago, I didn't think Aaron Imholt was going to jail. So you never know. You never know in the Dabbleverse.
And, everybody likes to talk about, I'm a fat fuck loser in my basement. All I do is sit in my house and stream all day. Keep in mind, I live right by the sheriff's department, and that makes me very bored with a lot of time on my hands. So I'll have no problem going in there every once in a while and going, hey, it's Deputy Johnson here. I just wanted to say hi and bring him a cup of coffee and see how the case is going along.
Well, if you're ever busy, why don't you go hit your local Rick's Wings and Rings, Mersh? And thankfully, we can also confirm that he has gifted 10 huge entertainment memberships. Thank you, everybody. It helps very nicely. But just one last Mead thing. Who was there was a third woman walking around in the background of the thing last night. Does anybody know who that cunt was? Or was that like another lady part of the menage a trois? Or is it just because that was weird? Somebody else turns up and she's allegedly trapped in the house, but there's somebody else there. I have no idea. Roachy, what have you heard?
What you just said just now, because I'll be honest, Susie, I only saw a small clip of what Matt Mead said. Oh, that's the only clip that's going to be clipped. Then I saw the other video where Ava was on later on with when Matt come back on and explained exactly what was happening. And with that, again, I don't want to sound like I don't believe any women at all, but Matt seemed like he wasn't panicking. He seemed like he knew what he was talking about. She was worried about a friend of hers, and she seems batshit crazy. Also, like you said, Husey, I've not heard anything previously of Matt being aggressive towards women. And this is a guy who allegedly put his penis up Kate Meany's butthole, right? Don't you think
Really?
Kate Meany would have said something about that?
Yeah,
Wow.
well, I also heard that I think the term is bungled her
Mhm.
at a wedding, and then afterwards he put his jack in her fart box. I think is the term that I heard. But Ava, what do you have to say in response? Well, in fact, Ava, you were there watching it live. You were there experiencing it live. Who was that? Who was the third woman? Tell us.
I would theory. I don't want to like say because I don't want him to sue me.
But tell us what someone told you.
Well, there's different reasons people stop by someone's house.
Name two.
To pick something up or
to drop something off.
Mersh makes a good point. Maybe she was there to get some In Hot Water autographs.
just picking up some DVDs. Just picking up Felicia's DVD that she left in the DVD player.
Maybe, Jesus Christ. Maybe she was bringing back Scarlett's cunt home from the laundrette. Needed to clean that thing. Rabbi Shmuley, and this brings us into the next topic here.
Oh, God.
Mersh, Quad says you hit women.
I do. We've already addressed it. Move on. Jesus Christ. How many times can you say yes? Like it's
There
like
we go.
Your gotcha is gone when I go, yes. And then they go, well, you did it. Yeah, I already told you that. Let's move on. Come on.
So it's just the one?
$2.
It's just the one stripper. You've never hit another woman? Ever?
No, I've never hit another woman in my adult life. I smacked one stripper open-handed one time because she was attacking two other people, and my own security guards were like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, well, sometimes you got to get in there and, use some elbow grease.
There you go. This is an outrageous comment here. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this guy. Roachy is the voice of reason. I can't believe I'm typing these words truthfully. Well, what
Stevie
did
Lou sucks.
Damn.
Thanks.
Well, I will say, like, I don't even necessarily think he's hit her. You know, like we saw, like Mersh said, we saw the shove on stream, but you can see the way he is. You can see how aggressive he is, just in his tone of voice and his facial expressions and all of that. Like he's clearly intimidating her. Whether he's putting hands on her, I don't know.
And he popped out of that room really quick when Mersh's name came up.
Mm.
And he didn't look like he didn't have a solution in it.
I don't believe he holds me in high regard. I'm not waiting on a Christmas card.
I'd like a Christmas like. What do you think about that? But we mentioned Shuley there. This is going to the next topic. So as of yesterday, Shuley once again get hit by a copyright strike by Stuttering John. Now, quick story. So earlier on today, I get a message sent to me by Pat Dixon calling me. He goes, "You're a fucking idiot." Thank you. Hit the like button for more banger impressions.
That's actually not a bad Texan.
Send me $5 and I'll sing Blinding Lights by the Weekend. But so he called me a fucking idiot because I said I don't like shows that just keep playing clips. I think just have a lovely, fun conversation like we just did for 40 minutes about women getting smacked and then being imprisoned. I don't like these. No offense to the BYB, the long shows where they're watching. Hey, what do you think of that? Did you see what fucking Chad said? Like, I'm not into it. So going back to the Shuley thing, Do you think it's probably time for people like Shuli to stop doing clip watching shows? Because if it sets you up for copyright strikes, then nothing's going to change. What do you think about that? Ava or Ava or both?
I mean, it was time a long time ago, but he doesn't have any talent or creativity, so this is all he knows how to do. Like he's trying, he's like finding fat people on YouTube and looking at them and being like, "Look at that person," you know. But he's a clip show guy because he's no talent. What do you think?
Well, I gotta be honest with you, and I'm not just saying this because Shirley does the show. I've always had a laugh with them every time.
Really?
Yeah, like I've always got along with Shirley anytime he's done this show where I've recorded with him. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't watch the the Uncle Rico show, but that's because I really don't watch any streams anymore, apart from the next the show that this guy hosted. I'm going to ask his opinion on it. The United States of Australia's own that Aussie guy, Dean. What do you think?
Another one of those shit clip channels that you're talking about. I appreciate it, Ava. I've got no talent because I play clips, but
no, him.
Look,
I think no, like Carl has talent. He does clip shows. Shuli doesn't really have that much even a point of view that can be used comedically. It's really just kind of like a little bit too like vindictive and like kind of not cruel in the sense where like he shouldn't be allowed to say it, but like it's not as much about what's funny. It's just more about like just being like, look at that fucking douchebag. So like that doesn't take talent, but like Carl can like cut a show. He has like good jokes lined up and things like that. Am I the one that feels that way? Like that
no, I know what you're saying. I was going to say that look, I've never found Shuli particularly funny, and the Uncle Rico formula sort of wore thin on me pretty quick. But yeah, I think because they've got producers pulling a clip package and they're trying to react on the fly. Personally, I like when the person presenting it curated the clips. They know what's coming, and they can present it the best way possible. But you know, everyone's different. Like Mersh and Melton can just sort of react on the fly. They've been doing it so long. Like, yeah, I guess I'm agreeing with you that I don't think Shuli's overly talented. But Hughes,
he's not
in
good
terms
on the
of like,
fly. They're not good on the fly. Like, right? Yeah.
I think
like
there's
Carl will come in with a bunch of clips, and Adam Bush will bring some in. They'll start bringing in some Bill Burr, and they'll have a point of view and all that. It's like, you know, there's so much talent that comes with it, even though I can't stand them. But like Shuli's show really is very lazy. The clip packages are lazy. They're just like kind of just like he's too angry at John, and John's mainly all he talks about to be funny. At a certain point, it's not. You know what I mean? When you're just too bitter and angry towards someone, it's not that much of a laugh. But that's my view. You asked me my opinion.
What did Roachy say about Stevie Lou just before Mersh gets the answer?
I said Stevie Lou sucks.
And Stevie Lou says, I'm proud of Roachy for being a man and leaving BYB. Jesus. But Mersh, what did you think of my brutal insult and takedown, the flawless opinion
I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was
shows?
insightful. I thought it was. I think it's going to influence future shows. I will say this: when it comes to the clip watching channels, I think the easiest way to judge them is how long was the clip and how long of a segment did they get out of that clip. So if you watch a fucking 10-minute clip and you got an 11-minute segment out of it, then you basically just sat there like Brennan eating crackers and watching the clip. But if you take a fucking 10-minute clip and it's a 40-minute segment, well, then that's a good clip channel. That means that you had shit to talk about and you stretched it into something. So I think clips are a great jumping off point. But yeah, there's a lot of shows that just sit there in fucking silence and watch clips. And you're like, hey, why don't I just go watch the clip?
Yeah, 'cause I remember Brennan at an entire two sandwich meal while watching the Bob Levy clip, and like he said actually fucking nothing.
I watched him watch Ray DeVito one time, and I swear to God, that son of a bitch fell asleep twice.
Well, Roachy, what do you think about that clip stuff? Do you think that it's time for Shuli to move on? Because what Stuttering John is doing, while I don't like it, he's every right to do it by YouTube's rules, and that's the downside of clip watching, and that's why I don't watch them because, like, I just got my fourth ID notice that Doom has a fourth clip of mine on there. I'm not going to strike them. That's a Geno thing, but I'm just saying if I'm getting those notices, then I'm pretty sure Geno is too. What do you think, Roachy, baby?
So if we're talking about clippers, not just like the Shuley network and how like hit Shuley versus John, that's going to continue no matter what, right? Shuley's going to continue buying fake viewers no matter what. Like Ava said, Shuley's going to be bitter no matter what, right? With people that watch clips, and that's a clip show, like for example, Mersh with Nightwave Radio, for example, yeah, or BYB, cream rises to the top, right? Now, some people might not like Mersh, but they might like the BYB style. Or some people might not like BYB and they might prefer Mersh's style, right? It's all a matter of opinion. And like everybody's opinion, right? Husey is an arsehole. There you go.
Yeah, I just think that like almost every other show like has like some like talent or charisma to it. Like Mersh is even like a hybrid of those two things. Like when I first saw you, Husey, not to compliment you, like it was on Shmuel's show, and like within like 10 minutes you'd said like 20 things that are funnier than Shuley's ever said, like off the cuff. Like they don't have anything. There's no charisma. The show's a downer. They just sit there reading these like just stupid super chats. They're just like, oh, love you guys at TSN. It's just a downer. And one of the guys doesn't even talk. And then, yeah, I think it's the worst show in the Dabbleverse. It brings nothing to the table.
Well, all I heard was that you thought I was funnier than Shmuel Buckman, so I'll accept
No,
that.
then Shuley and Shmuel, obviously, then Shmuel.
Both Jews. Let's quote that. Ava hates Jews. KFC's final thoughts. Ava, Keanu isn't a good friend. Merry Christmas, y'all. That's something going back to the Scarlett thing that I had to laugh at. Is it last night? With Matt Mead being accused of allegedly not letting her leave the house and all that stuff, but the person who's getting all the shit online is Keanu because it happened on her stream, and Keanu's I genuinely don't get what it is that Kiki has done that has so many people fucking hating her. Now, just to plug Aussie Guy's show, he had I think it was Sunday or Saturday.
Sunday.
Kim Nicholson was on, and she is the first person in the Dabbleverse just to say to openly dislike Kiki and had a very logical explanation as to why she doesn't like Keanu, and it's like, okay, I get it. She makes a great point, and not to dox it or to give it the spoiler, but if you watch the Aussie Guy show, Kim is a previous victim of domestic abuse. So in her eyes, Keanu is defending people like Kumia. What did she say, Dean? Aussie?
So she's constantly defending and backing up Aaron Imholt and now Matt Mead, who've had women accuse them of abuse. And at the very least, abuse and intimidation, potentially more physical stuff. Keanu sticks up for these guys, but then she's condemning people like Haley from Pretty Antisocial, who I believe is also a domestic violence victim. Don't quote me on that. I'm not certain. But, Kim went through very real serious, like punch in the face kind of stuff. And for her to listen to Keanu constantly play the victim while meanwhile defending people that are abusing women, a lot of women can't fucking stand that. They find that terrible. I think Kiki just sucks as a broadcaster. And then on top of that, she sold out her friend April in a really shitty way. Someone that she believed was getting abused at the time. And she just went, no, fuck you. I'm going to dox you. I'm going to tell Aaron everything and let Aaron humiliate you more. Yeah, Kiki's a cunt.
What the fuck do you care about what she did to April?
She's got opinions on her last week, got opinions on her.
Yeah, but
It's fair is fair.
That's fine. I'm just getting to know her. Like, I'm fascinated by the extent to how much people hate her. I'm still sort of new here. I don't know. I didn't even know that she knew Felicia until the other day, so I don't know. But I'm not seeing like what other people are seeing, and maybe she's just different now. But if she behaved in a certain way, I would say it. But yeah, I don't know. She's a good friend
You'll
to
get
me
there.
at this
You'll
point.
get there, Ava. You'll get there.
Fair enough.
Well, Shmuel Buckman,
Everyone
thanks
does
for
eventually. Everyone gets there eventually.
with Shmuel Buckman, thanks for the toe. Ava Slice and Dice Mead also gave Keanu a backbone.
Thanks. Thank you, Shmuel.
Uh,
Are you and Shmuel cool now, or
Me
you
and
still
him.
mad at Shmuel? Yeah.
It wasn't that I
Were
was
you mad
mad
at
at
Shmuel?
him. It was just like I'm not putting any work into knowing. Like he just like he did it on your show. Like he just like did a sleazy thing where he just asked me a bunch of questions about all these like drama things, and then was on your show like a minute later. Just and he didn't lay that out that that's why he was asking me. Then he just stumbled and completely misquoted me. That's annoying. He's also. I mean, Shmuel's getting a
Sorry,
little
go
bit.
on.
I thought you were going to call him a
Shmuel's
Jew
getting a little
there.
big for his britches, and he's and he's like a cloud. I was about to call someone a cloud chaser, and I used to make fun of people for that. I'm a hypocrite.
Well, speaking of clout, nice segue. You set me up there, Ava, for the next topic. On I think it's this Saturday, the Dabbleverse Awards are being announced, and not the humble brag, but I am in the top 4 running for best show. I don't care if I win, but if I don't win, I'm going to dox people. For example, the Aussie guy's real name is Dane Galloway. So I put another question up in the poll. The Dabbleverse Awards, do they actually matter? Yes or no? Mersh, what do you think of, you see these people that take like the Dabbleverse listings and the rankings and all that stuff very well, not everybody does it, but there are those who take it very seriously. What do you think is the reaction to what do you think of people who are taking these Dabbleverse Awards very seriously?
Oh, yeah, they're losers. Anyone else?
Roachy?
Yeah, it's pathetic. Also, if Carlos Danger didn't leave, everybody would take it seriously, like they did the first year. But Carlos Danger
There's one
stopped,
too.
and then for whatever reason, Shmuel Buckman tried it, failed, and Dave Serra took a month to compile whatever the crap is on Saturday. I recommend everyone tune in because I'm sure it's going to go swimmingly for Dave.
I love that you said
Swimmingly,
it's pathetic,
fucking
but
English
you're
people.
fully across the details of how it all came about.
But the thing is like you say that people aren't taking it seriously, but already Brennan is planning to live stream a snipe of it. Fucking what's his name? Echo Pineapple is getting ready to do a live snipe of it. It's like, why can't you just go out on Saturday night and have a heck of a good time instead of staying in to watch the Dabbleverse? Whereas, like, I personally, and you're going to get fucking jealous, I'm going out to see Ash, everybody's favorite band, on Saturday night. Look at how raging Mersh is. He's fucking so pissed off.
Yeah, my nipples are hard for you.
Can I see?
I got a hoodie on, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know, man. Dave asked me to come on. He's like, yeah, if you want to pop on the stream we're doing. And I was like, when is it? He's like, oh, it's between 6 and 9 on Saturday. And I was like, I mean, I don't know. We'll see, man. I'm not going to be home between 6 and 9 on a Saturday night.
Yeah, like nobody ever fucking has stories anymore of, oh God, last night I went out to the bar, or we went out to see the movie, or we went out and had dinner, and this happened. It's like, I'm tired of all the streams being, did you see the stream of the week when the thing happened? Like, no, I didn't. I was jerking my cock off at the Ash concert. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Amen.
Rings and Wicks, thanks for the 10. Hey guys, this has been great, but I've got to go and watch TSN now. Ava, how's it hanging? don't forget to visit your local Rick and Wings and proud sponsor of the Husey Networks, Rick's Ring and Wings, and then he gifted me another. Thanks for the 10 memberships. That was very generous of you, Rick's Wings and Rings. Yummy.
You said it
And
4
he had his
different
back.
ways then.
I beg your pardon.
You said Rick's wings and rings 4 different ways while reading that super chat.
So you can't read then, stupid?
Hey?
Yeah. You got it. You don't mess
Let's
with
do
me,
it.
Dean. I don't mess with you. Understand?
I got you.
Understood.
Cunt.
That's how you have to treat him because he's a chick. Every time I see the Aussie guy, I always have a flashback to him being called a chicken shit rat fuck. God, what was some of the other ones that had Aaron spiraling? It's one of my favorite clips of all time. It's just watching him repeatedly call Aussie guy a rat fuck for simply asking like, "Hey, what's up with this court document that just came out like 2 days ago?" And he's like, "I'm not taking any questions from this rat fuck. Where did you dig this up?" And it's like, I don't know. It's like everywhere. Everyone wanted.
We didn't even get that far, Mersh. I asked him about his show.
You did at one point bring up the.
Yeah, that was after he
That's
started
about
calling me a
eating
rat fuck and a scumbag and all that shit. Yeah.
I want to give Dean credit because the one thing he did point out that I've always pointed out about Steel Toe is you can tell when people stream whether they make a lot of money at it or they don't, or they have a big channel or they don't. The difference between somebody who really does enjoy doing this versus somebody fucking hates doing it. And like he did point, it's like, it seems like you just hate doing your show, which was very funny to me because it's like I've always said if I won Powerball tomorrow, yeah, would I do far less shows? Of course. But would I do 0 shows? Of course not. I would be like, I would just blow my brains out if otherwise. So it's like you either enjoy doing this or you don't. And yeah, I thought I was great when he pointed out. It's like, you look like you hate doing this.
I can give you a little behind the scenes Steel Toe news. So the other day I was trying to set up an episode. It's going to be Bob Levy and Vince Russo, and I was going to invite Steel Toe on as well, and Vince Russo says absolutely not, no Steel Toe.
No way.
Yeah, he says,
way. Is that real?
No, I swear. He says, bro, I don't like that guy. Not interested. And I was like, well, holy fuck, Vince.
Is that are you working me right now, or is that true? Because that'll make my fucking day.
I would show you. I would screen the sheet. I would show you the screenshot, but I'm anti DM showing.
That's the funniest shit ever, dude.
That's it. Vince Russo. Because he obviously doesn't watch Stern anymore. But
so
he watches now all of the Dabbleverse shows.
I love that.
Bro, this Scarlett Mead thing, bro, I'm hooked on it. I've been watching it nonstop, bro.
Yo, Rock, I know we ain't spoken in years, but did you hear what Mersh said about Matt Mead? They've got hate, bro. Look at this.
My dream is to hear Vince Russo going one day. Bro, I think Kevin Brennan, bro, I think he's brilliant, but I think he's getting very lazy, bro.
Bro, he needs a better push. Speaking of, look at this fucker, says Shmuel Buckman, thanks for the dough. Hughy, aren't you just as guilty? And I think this came up when we were talking about people taking the awards seriously. No? What am I guilty of? Buckman, you cunt.
Imagine a Jew at Christmas time talking about guilt. How dare you?
Right? I don't get it.
Hughes, you're not excited that you got 3 top 75 guys on the same show? Well, I assume Mersh is top 75 and the Dabbleverse 200. You're not excited you've got that kind of clout?
Oh, yeah, I'm number 52.
Hey, Dean, thanks for doxing yourself for taking the Dabbleverse Awards really seriously and thinking about the listings all the time, you piece of shit.
You and I are like 2 spots apart, Hughesy.
Yeah, and your teeth are going to be 2 spots apart if you keep messing with me the way you're doing it. I'm a tough guy. And just to end the poll, Dabbleverse Awards, do they actually matter? No. But I will say I am interested in seeing how Dave Serra hosts the awards ceremony because he can't stop feeding his nose.
He also
but
doesn't understand technology very well. It's funny that he's running Survey Monkeys and all that.
But I love about Dave Serra. He'll fix his hair and get it all perfect, then put a cap on. Like I don't understand. Like to do one or the other, don't do both. But where she mentioned Kevin Brennan, just as we're getting the wrap up there. I was talking to Buckman earlier on the Great Schmiel Talk, and he's not the only one who mentioned it. Brennan the other day just did something like a 3 hour long stream with Chad talking about tax returns, and he's fucking talking about how he called the IRS on fucking what do you call the onions guy again? Buck or not? Fucking
The Hunchback Mountain.
Melton.
Melton, yes, of course, not cheese Melton. Great stuff. Hit the like button for more back jokes. So basically, just wrapping up, do you think that Brennan has officially, he's officially lost it? He's lost his spark. He doesn't know how to keep his audience. He seemed to, I think his numbers were down to around 400 live viewers, which for him is fucking terrible. He used to have thousands and thousands. What do you think about the current state of Kevin? I was on Spin City, Brennan.
I think that Kevin is very bitter and angry, but also profoundly stupid. And I'm not saying he's not funny, and I'm not saying he's not a great writer at like comedy. He's one of the funniest people on the planet. But when you watch him read a $2 super chat at a second grade level, and you can hear him sort of losing his train of thought all the time, I think he's literally getting into dementia mode. And I think that he's also like stupid and angry are like two bad things to be, because he's just rampaging around. And if Grandpa could just fucking think for 1 second and look at terms of service, you would know that Stripe handles all the payments, and that Stripe is a very large company that is required by fucking law to issue us 1099s based on our income. I think it's after, I want to say 4,000 or something like that. I don't know. So he's an idiot. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Dean, what do you think the fact that you are now genuinely at a time where you truly are a more entertaining host than Kevin Brennan?
Hey, dumb cunt, shut the fuck up.
Look, KB, he has his moments still. You know, like I generally only watch KB on clips because he pulls everything down. Never catch him live. There's occasionally a KB clip where he's still the funniest fucker out there. Amen. But like everyone says, he's got fucking lazy for sure. He's way more focused on the money. Mersh, I did love how you say, I think Kevin's bitter. You think? I think he's been bitter for about 30 odd years, hasn't he? Like, Jesus Christ. That's just par for the course. But yeah, he's lost a step, or he just doesn't care, or I don't know. But he is still the funniest guy when he's on.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that his brother's like interviewing like Letterman and Obama, and he's like fighting with Hope Gutierrez over $300 on Venmo. It seems like I know that would be my own personal hell. Like, you know what I mean?
He's on Twitter posting videos of me from 10 years ago, and his brother is interviewing Barack Obama.
She used to be a man.
I know, but it's still like that's for people that weren't on SNL once. That's for a game for you, Mersh. But like Kevin Brennan shouldn't be at that stage yet.
Yeah, it's true. Like I
stay back whenever he's like, "Look at this goal. She used to be a man." You just be like, "You used to share an office with David Tell."
Yeah, yeah. Like I always say,
I've landed 4 punches on him, and he hasn't forgotten one about money, and like he's still like really resenting the shit out of me.
Yeah, I did MLC once, and because I argued with Kevin Brennan, he has banned me since. And not only banned me, he deleted that episode immediately, and he's blocked me on everything. But I always bring it back to the fact that, because I at the time I was defending Gino against him, and he couldn't take it. But
Gino against anyone, you deserve to be blocked.
Yeah, there we go.
You'll never see me on it. You'll probably never see me on MLC again, probably.
I bet you'll be on within a week.
I got invited last weekend, and I said no. I've given Kevin too many, like there are too many classic MLC clips from the last like 6 months that I came on and gave him for free, and I'm like, I'm not doing a show anymore. I'll do it on my show.
And if you turn him down, he like goes postal on you.
Oh no, he's gonna shut down my channel.
Exactly.
But the other thing we're gonna say,
Mersh, can we clarify that Shuli propagated a lie about me striking your channel and posted a bunch of fake emails, and that I didn't do that. Like, are you clear on that now?
I mean, I haven't seen any evidence of either. I just saw what I saw, but I noticed my channel's not taken down, so I take that as a
Yeah. Shully and one of his compadres made a fake account. and
Well,
tried
I
to
didn't
say-
exactly go fucking scorched earth on you. I pretty much only made one video where I fucking dared you to do it, but you know, like
no,
I don't.
Well, they did one specific thing that I struck them for once, and no one, and it's only because the producer just idiotically said 6 sentences in a row that just made it so that that video was not allowed on YouTube, and that's it. And he's trying to make it like I'm butthurt because people insult me on the air. I just want Mersh to know I didn't strike him. Chad knows I didn't strike him, and that's surely for you.
So but surely is he now banned from YouTube again?
I don't know. I know John's got his own thing going with him. I don't.
Was he banned
follow-
before, or was he just trying to avoid getting the strike that did get him banned?
He got a strike for me like a month or so ago, and then
No, but
John
what I
struck
mean
him.
is when
Yeah,
they
he had
went to
2
Rumble
strikes, right?
recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they went to Rumble, I thought because if they got another strike, they would lose their channel, and so they were playing it safe on Rumble. I didn't think they actually got banned.
It's hard to
I
keep
could
up
be
because
wrong.
they come back and then they're not like they were gone and then they came back for a day, then they were gone again. I don't know.
The reason I don't
Yeah,
like
'cause-
copyright strikes is because they get abused, and because anybody who knows how this works knows that there are 2 ways to issue a takedown with DMCA, and the fact that people are doing the strike shows pettiness, and it just shows that you're trying to hurt people for making money. I've done soft takedowns before. You can literally do a soft takedown where they literally tell the guy who owns the channel, hey, we just got an email. This guy owns this. He's giving you a chance to take it down and you won't get a strike, but they want you to take it down. This striking people's channel shit, they have the choice how to do that. And the people that are doing strikes instead of soft takedowns are dicks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think like I'm normally like anti-strike. When I struck them, it was like I was playing by the rules of just being in a feud with them, where like I would talk shit about them and they talk shit about me, and I super chatted in something, and they responded by just like announcing they've like archived this like YouTube channel for me for 10 years ago, and said they're gonna be playing them on multiple channels, and then they proceeded to play them on the video. And to me, that's just like the biggest like I don't give like fuck you, like just fucking take this shit, bitch. And if you're gonna do that and incriminate yourself in it, I don't see why I should have an ethic about giving them a strike. Like if you're gonna monetize just trying to humiliate me, like and just use stuff that you're not allowed to, and it's just feeding all these trolls who are doing it anyway, just photographs and videos, just like harass me with the rest of my life. I don't understand how you can tell me that I shouldn't strike them for that.
But I can tell you
if they do it clumsily, like what ethic? Why should I respect any ethics with them?
well, it's also the law. You're abusing the Digital Millennial Copyright Act and
Not what I
using
struck them for.
copyright as a pretense. Well, you just admitted right here that you're using the DMCA to take down footage that you find to be harassing you. You see what I'm
But
saying?
that's not what it's taken down for.
Was it taken down for terms of service?
No, it has nothing to do with me being a protected class. It's
No,
a,
but if
it's a
what was the
copyright. It's a
strike
copy.
for-
It's a
but you-
it's an
but you
unpublished copyright.
admitted-
Huh?
You just said that your motivation for that was, well,
No,
if
no,
they're
that
going to
wasn't my
harass
motive-
me,
that-
I'm going to do that. You
No,
said
that
it.
wasn't. No, that wasn't my motivation for the strike. That's my response to people that make ethical things about whether I shouldn't strike someone.
Yeah, your motive. Yeah, that's what we call
No, my
motive.
motive was that was like copywritten and I wanted it taken down because it was
But you
private.
said, no, but you're saying it's copyrighted. I want to take it down. And then you went back and said, because it's harassing me. You just said that.
No, I said, why should you? No, when people say, "Hey, well, that's a line too far to take a channel down," like that's not cool because that's the way to make a living. I'm responding to that by saying, why should I give a fuck about that and not do a strike on those terms? Like, why should that change my mind about why I'm striking them? Does that not make sense to you?
No.
I think we can agree to disagree on that. But again, I did
But
that for
I feel like most of the internet disagrees with you, though. At the end of the
That's
day.
fine, but I think most of the internet that you're talking about operates in this pretense where everyone should just
Free speech.
just take any like exploitation and not use any protections they have.
That's insane.
I don't think it's insane.
Again, most people agree with me. That's fine.
Here,
Agree you can agree to
this
disagree with the entire internet.
No,
that's fine.
I don't think it's the entire internet. I think it's
Most
this
of them.
ecosphere that has been brainwashed into thinking that just because you're on the internet means that people can just.
But
dig up
where do you think
your-
these people? Where do you think they got these rules from? Because they're all shared values. That if you leave the Dabbleverse, most communities share the same values. Like don't issue strikes. Don't do takedowns over gay shit unless you're getting doxxed, unless you're getting hurt, unless it's illegal. We all agreed on these fucking 10 commandments when we were doing this internet shit years ago. And now everybody that gets a little too butthurt, they're like, how can I back channel this? Ooh, copyright, clickety clack. And it harms the whole ecosystem, in my opinion.
I think if you're reading between the lines about what I said, the 6 sentences were before you played that, it kind of covers them doxing me because they directed their audience into a method that a lot of people have found my address from, which is the only way to find my address.
That's a stretch.
I don't think so.
Ava, question. You're in America, right? Do you own a firearm?
Now I do.
Right. Then you've got nothing to worry about.
Huh?
Then you've got nothing to worry about. People ain't going to come to your house if you own a gun. Right, Mersh?
I mean,
I don't think
they
that's
shouldn't.
I don't want.
I wouldn't recommend it. You know?
I might come to the other side of the street.
Again, I just won't come outside. And if somebody goes, you said that guy shot in the street the other day? I'm like, yeah, it was weird, huh? Anyway, Merry Christmas.
Thanks for the 2 from night. Oh, Dan's updated his show name. Nice podcast, Stupid Live. How does it feel to be the leaders of the Panderverse? Does anybody know what that actually is? Because I'm not
what does that
sure
mean?
at all.
Look, it's a lot of responsibility to have thrust upon you in such short notice, but I have to meet with the others before I can actually let you know how we feel about it. We've all got to agree on how we feel about it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to hold off on a statement for now.
What are we pandering to?
Everything.
I
you
don't
can't,
even know what
you
it
can't
is.
say until we all agree on what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
We're all just in a massive disagreement. How we're all collectively pandering.
Jesus, this is a bit rough. KFC, thanks for the 2. Dan, your wife, woof, Home Alone reference. It's a bit
Right,
harsh.
Dan, now you respond to KFH. Let's keep the dollars rolling in for Husey.
Yeah. And also get the likes rolling in, hit the like button. And then here's a nice one from Jason in Mesa. Thanks for the 2. Great to see 2 of my favorites on a show together. Meaning, of course, Ava and myself. Because nobody likes Dean, Roachy, or Mersh. But just as I want to get Roachy's opinion on Brennan, because back in the 90s, Kevin Brennan was on Saturday Night Live. He played Santa Claus on Spin City, which you can find online. He
Didn't know that.
doing scenes with fucking Michael J. Fox. Then he wrote a TV show with Norm Macdonald. He went on tour of arenas or whatever with Louis C.K. Now he live streams with Jake Hudson when Jake has the time to jump on. What do you think, Roachy, about the state of Kevin Brennan and his heavily detailed tax shows? Hit the like button.
Right, so I've never been a fan of MLC. Partly because Brennan has been on this like pathway for over 5 years now, right? Twice he was fired or left Compound Media. The only reason he started going on at 4 p.m. Monday to Thursday was to stick it to Kumia, because you can watch him for free rather than watching a paid, like behind the paywall show. And then Brennan has fallen into becoming a clip show and going live twice a day, mainly, most days, because he needs to make his nut. And again, he's all about the drama more than anybody else in the Dabbleverse. And it surprises me that Mersh says that he won't go back on MLC, because I think Mersh might regret saying that, because at one point Mersh might get sent the link and Mersh might want to say his piece on whatever that is happening in that moment, like whether that's defending himself or attacking somebody else, like Chad, for example. You know, it's the bottom of the barrel shit, but yet for some reason in the Dabbleverse, people still keep it at a high standard. You know, people still think, oh, it's MLC, it's Brennan. He used to be a name. Yeah, he used to be.
If they're in
Yeah.
that moment, then they'll go and Mersh will make that call, or KB will make that call. I don't think.
Yeah, that's why I
yeah.
said probably, because I was like, you probably won't see me on there, but like, yeah, I mean, because there was that time with Matt Mead the first time where like me and my girlfriend went out, and then we came home, and like I was like, yeah, don't worry, I'm not gonna stream tonight. We're just gonna hang out. It'll be just us, whatever. And then we got home and turned on the TV, put on YouTube, and I saw Matt Mead and Scarlett on MLC, and like my name had come up. And like I had to just like I literally had to look at her and be like, and she's like, just go. And I was like, all right, I'll only be like 30 minutes. You know, so if something like that happened, I'd be like, obviously, but no, I just don't want to just keep regularly getting like, oh yeah, there's nothing going on. I don't know, get that merch guy on. It's like, no, I'm not just gonna stop everything and roll in just because you don't have fucking Clearwater Chad tonight. Like I got shit to do.
Outside of like exceptions, like being a guest on that show isn't necessarily the biggest compliment. Like, because usually, like you're like
if you notice every time I've gone on their show, I've only ever gone on MLC to run in, pull a pin on a grenade, throw it in there, and then leave.
Exactly. That's the only strategy really for going on that show. But otherwise, it's like, yeah, I wouldn't. Anyone that wants to utilize that for their like online career, like that's a whole different thing, because he's not going to let you come on there regularly unless you're like a clown.
Yeah, I like. That's why I like Karmic. I like MLC. I like anyone that'll give me the link, because then I know it's like it's basically like watching a TV show, except I can step into the TV, throw a grenade at the main character, and then jump back out of the TV, and then sit on my couch and just watch what happens. It's interactive.
Where do y'all see Karmic, like in Felicia, like in 2 weeks?
It's funny you say that, Ava. We were just talking about that earlier. Or maybe it was on Buckman, I can't remember, but my guess is back together or not. But that's my hot take. But I think that I really like Mersh's plan to bring Karmic to fucking Hackamania. I genuinely want to have a pint with Karmic. I just don't want to.
In the big
city
of sin.
That's I can't understand what you're saying there, but I'll have a beer with you. I just won't stand beside him because I think he's gay.
You think he's gay?
I think he's got that small town thing where he's in the Valley of Men, don't you know? That I think maybe he was bullied or harassed for being himself when he was younger. And we've seen how he likes to dance and he likes music and stuff, but you gotta be a real man there, you know, don't you know? You gotta be thinking about cunt 24/7, so it is. Hit the like button.
There's like an odd like overlap with him and Scarlett, where like these are like two people that like when they're broadcasting are just screaming for empathy and talking about like what it is to be like a good human and care about your fellow human beings. Like I think like Scarlett was saying that yesterday, is like, you don't know, this is somebody's mother, this is somebody's father, you should give them a hug. But then like if you ask them about like Mexicans or blacks, they're like, kill them all. And it's like
that's why I want to drink with him.
Yeah, so it's like hard to gauge where he's at about anything.
Sorry, here's you real quick. Ava, as a gay man, you don't think Karmic is gay?
Well, I'm not. I don't relate with gaming because I'm not attracted to men. But I don't know. Like,
So you're a gay woman,
I thought he was gay. I think the whole like, wait, what was that?
You're a gay woman, aren't you?
Whatever you, it doesn't matter. But like Karmic, like I don't. That's what I was saying. I was trying to even point that out. Like he has that curveball thing about him. Like he could just be like a really early stage incel, like aggrieved, like straight guy. Like that is just so like.
Sorry.
Have you seen him? That said, I love him. I think Mersh's advice to him was good, and I'm a huge fan of him, and I think he's an amazing broadcaster. But I guess what I'm saying is I don't like. He's one of the few people I don't like just have this read on being secretly gay.
Sorry, Ava. So
It's not
you've seen
secret.
him in his war makeup, and you think straight men would do that?
It's a character.
I don't want to say karmic. I don't mean this in
The
a
most
mean way, but,
comfortable he's ever been.
I don't. Well, and I think when he's drinking, he's the most comfortable.
Yeah, you know, Otto Peterson was very awkward backstage when he didn't have George with him.
That's right. Awesome.
And Cormac also wants to get a hand shoved up his hole.
It doesn't make Otto a puppet.
Yeah,
He could be secretly trans. His relationship with Felicia was a lot like the last relationship I was in before I just gave up on the whole presenting strong masculinity.
yeah,
Like,
I don't believe
he's just got emasculated so bad in that relationship, and it's just defeated.
Why is the trans community always trying to recruit people with Asperger's?
I-
Just leave Karmic alone. You people are always on Reddit trying to grab the next one like vampires. Enough.
I'm not a part of any community.
Yeah, I don't think Cormac had
Hear that,
sex with,
Dabbleverse? Sorry.
Huh?
I don't
Oh, yeah,
think
fair
Cormac
enough, fair
had.
enough.
Yeah, I don't think Cormac had sex with Felicia at all. Like, you don't be so in love with her, so you know, and be doing all that stuff about sex, and then you see them on stream together, and they're like completely fucking like sitting apart, like they're waiting on a bus in the morning
I
for
think,
work.
I think they had the sex that like is implied by the way they discuss their relationship. Like it's like this mechanical thing, and then she goes and sleeps in another room a few times.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and I gotta be honest with you, she looks so much like David Bowie that if you do find her attractive, you're gay.
I think she looks like Alien Warnos and sounds like Alien Warnos and exhibits
Also Fred
behavior.
Norris.
Who?
Oh,
Fred Norris also.
Here's one from Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid. Wait, Mersh, you have a girlfriend? You never mentioned it. Thanks for the toe. It was followed up by this person here. Wait, Mersh has a GF?
Yeah. Well, she's here a lot. What do you want from me? I have cats too. You guys hear about them all the time.
Didn't she
Yeah.
fucking eat Ralph's ass or something? Is that what I've heard?
Right.
That's what people tell me.
Yeah, that's the grift.
You know, I
No
gotta
disrespect, I stand, so my apologies.
I gotta say, even if she did, it's like I can't believe that a woman would have a life before she met someone.
My only advice to people is if you're gonna fake screenshots, fake Twitter screenshots. Twitter doesn't keep logs. Discord keeps logs.
Hmm.
So
And I got one of
Mersh.
my fucking pants, by the way, ladies. Hit the like button for a big cack. Go ahead,
no,
Roach.
seeing you mention cats, is there any way that you can get a welfare check on Karmic's cat? Because as far as I'm aware, he's not shown.
Oh,
this
let's
cat
not start
since
this.
he's come back.
Let's
Yeah,
not-
you know
No,
what?
no,
man?
for real,
do
like
that,
for real.
man.
People are
Don't-
concerned about that.
No.
There's been no reason to think that other than some trolls that have been saying it, and I don't know. Like that just seems like I'm not gonna do some troll that the free chat came up with. Like, I mean, you know, if something happened, they'll tell us. But like, I'm not gonna. Hey, Merry Christmas. How's your cats? Like, you know what I mean? You know, the fuck, man.
All right,
The
okay, so
the only evidence that literally started with one of fucking Rocco's retarded callers. Like, beyond that, there's no reason to think that's the case.
Sorry, Mersh, you're quite happy to go on his show and convince him to go to Vegas, but yeah, don't worry about the welfare of his cat. I find that a little bit confusing.
That's the most.
I know,
retarded
Mersh.
thing
You
I've
joined the
ever heard.
Dabbleverse. This is what this shit's about.
That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
That was
you
such
sure?
a Roachy. That was such a Roachy
Yeah.
minutia funny things.
Well,
you got
and
you on
on
that
this
one.
Holiday Twat, I hope this panel is going to start a band where we will, and it will be called Big Dick and the Foreskins. Mersh, what have you got coming up next for all these great gals and blokes to check out, to look out for?
What? was that English or Gaelic?
I think I had a minor stroke. I'm almost 41. Leave me alone. What's your name again? Marsh. Yeah. What have you got coming up?
Oh, you mean like on Nightwave?
No.
Sure.
For
In
for
live?
dinner.
In my yeah, I don't know. It's probably
We're having for dinner. Plug your dinner.
Hanging nice dancer later or
Oh,
some
sexy.
ramen. No, she's not here. Some ramen probably. Maybe a little cereal.
Nice. So what do you got
Down.
coming up? On the shows for us to look out for?
I don't know. I'm gonna be apparently this Mary Jane bitch has been picking on poor Scarlett. Yeah, I don't think I like her too much, so I'm gonna be digging into her tonight. And I don't know. We got some other stuff. I already have $95 in super tips to read, and I haven't even started yet. That's pretty cool.
Send it this way. Ava, what about you?
For upcoming shows?
Yeah, just anything at all to plug.
Oh, I usually make music. I'm about to finish school, and I'm gonna make an album, but I don't have anything to plug right now.
What's your private address? We'll all call around. Bring a couple of beers.
I can post it in a super chat so I can donate at the same time.
Fucking excellent. Dane from the Dean Galloway Show, live from Perth, Australia. The third name down on Facebook. You type it in, you can find your exact account. You can see all your private photographs and learn all about your private life. That is all of our business. Go ahead, Dean. What have you got coming up?
Well, I'll do a plug for you, Ava. You can catch Ava with either Kiki or Stuttering John insulting the people they don't like until Ava gets bored of it. It's always fun.
What's wrong with that?
It's great. I enjoy it. I like how people get rolled up by your fire in your belly. No, you catch United States of Australia on Sunday at 9:30 a.m. I did something crazy on Wednesday. I listened to just about all of Steel Toe for the first time. I missed about 20 minutes. And I've got some thoughts. I think we're going to do a deep dive on a full Steel Toe episode on Sunday.
Well, that's going to be a real home run.
Yeah, it will.
Send Vince Russo the link for that one.
Yeah.
Roachy, what have you got coming up?
Everyone go and plug Stevie Lou's wife. Thanks.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. We're dragging the wives and girlfriends into shit.
That is rough stuff. Well, listen, I just want to thank you all for coming on. It's very late for me and Roachy. We're not living together. We're not secretly gay. I don't know what time it is over in Perth, Australia, where Dane Galloway lives, but I know it's coming up to nighttime in America. I want to thank everybody for watching. We're going to do a Christmas wave goodbye. There's Victoria, probably the most wood person in the DV at the minute. I think we'll all agree on that. And it is see everyone. Bye. Hit the like button.
Thanks, Aaron.
And if you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, baby, please don't go.